हेलो एवरीवन, दिस इज किरण हियर। आज हम फिर से एक पाइथन का मॉक इंटरव्यू लेने जा रहे हैं एंड शी इज़ वेरी बिगिनर। बहुत ज़्यादा उनका सिलेबस नहीं हुआ है, जस्ट शी स्टार्टेड पाइथन, लिटिल बिट कोर पाइथन, बट स्टिल she wanted to come on this platform for showcase her knowledge. Basically it is not about knowledge but it is about building a confidence that everybody can do. So आज हमारे साथ है श्वेता. She is from Raisoni College Nagpur, 2024 pass out, right?
Yes.
Which branch was there?
Data science.
डेटा साइंस ब्रांच से, तो डेटा साइंस पाइथन से ताल्लुक रखता है. तो शी टुक पाइथन कोर्स एट आवर प्लेस एंड लेट्स सी, बट शी इज अ बिगिनर. Remember everyone, those who are seeing, and as usual you don't need to mind her answers, but you need to mind my questions and you need to try by yourself to give answers to those questions. So Shweta, let's start. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Can you describe yourself?
Yes, sir. So good afternoon, sir. I'm Shweta Funde. I'm basically belong from Nagpur. I have recently completed BTech in data science. Apart from that, I have also completed 6-month internship as a data science intern at GenZ Educated Bangalore. And I'm proficient in SQL and Python. And my hobbies are playing badminton and I like to watching cricket, men's cricket especially.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so that is all about yourself. So
Yes.
you said like you know SQL and Python, right?
Yes, sir.
So I would say, can you describe what you know in SQL?
Okay, sir. SQL it is basically a database to store data and manipulate the data, and we can perform various operations in the database. And there is languages like DDL, DML, DCL, and the TCL. And there is joins also to combine the data from 2 or more tables. We use the join and primary key, foreign key. There is a constraint also, aggregate function also. If you want in the table, if you want to maximum salary or to count the number of employees in our company, so we use aggregate function. That's
Again, what you know about SQL? Go ahead.
Okay,
Anything
okay.
else you know in SQL?
Okay. So it is structured query language.
Huh?
It have basically 5 commands: DDL, DML, DCL, and the TCL.
Okay, no problem. So this question was very open, right?
Okay, sir.
So in this interview, I'll explain the questions and answers also.
Okay.
So this question was very open, means you cannot say yes, no, or one word answer, right? What I asked you, explain SQL. So you have explained it very nicely. That joins and then primary key, foreign key,
Yeah.
then DDL, DML, DCL. So this is a base structure to be given to the interviewer. Okay, because this was open question and this is a chance you are getting to showcase your knowledge.
Okay.
You got my point? So very perfect, no problem. Likewise, I would ask you what you know in Python.
Likewise.
Means like SQL, this is
Yeah.
one question. Okay. So what do you know in Python? So this is open question.
Okay,
So
sir.
explain as much as possible in Python what you know, what are the things available in the Python that you can do. I don't want features of Python here.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Python is a programming language and it is basically high level and object oriented programming language. It is developed by the scientists Guido van Rossum in the 1991, and it is high level, general purpose, and a dynamic programming language. It is an interpreted language, so we can execute the program line by line in the Python. In the Python, there is a data types also. There is categories into 2 groups: fundamental data types and the collective data types. In the fundamental data types, there is a string, complex, float, and integer and the Boolean value. While in the collective data types, list, tuple, set, dictionary, and the frozen set. Apart from that, in the Python, there is a logical operator, arithmetical operator also there, and in the logical operator we can not and or not operator is there, and basically Python is divided into 3 different types: sequential programming, and object oriented programming, and the functional programming. And in the functional basic sorry sir, in the Python, basic programming is about to like a data types, and apart from that, in the functional programming, there is a 3 statement: transfer statement, uh, iterative statement, and Okay, sir.
No problem. Go ahead.
Okay.
Skip that point. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. And after that functional programming, there is a higher order function, lambda function, and it is a lambda function that apart from that there is a filter function, map function, and a reduce function. And in the object-oriented programming, object-oriented programming is a fundamental concept. So basically, it is the four types, or we can say that it is categorized into four groups mainly: encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. Um,
Inheritance.
Inheritance,
Abstraction.
abstraction also there.
Okay.
So there is some method in the object-oriented programming. Is basically work on methods and attributes is there, like static method, class method, and instant method. And in the Python there is a file handling, how to handle the file by using open, or we can read the file, we can write the file, or we can append the file. And in the Python, we can say that there is how to handle the except. It is the main concept. Whenever we write the
How to handle exceptions.
Exceptions, we don't know how to handle exceptions. At that time, we use exception handling by using the try function, except function, finally function, and the else function. And in the Python also, some modules also, and some modules also in the Python, and some packages also we can install by the pip function. And there is some defined function, predefined function in the Python, like len function, type function, to check the which type of the data store in the variable, and the length function to use the length of the variable. And like print function, it is the most usable function to check the output, to show the output, whatever we value or data. And also the return function is also there to return the output. So that's all about the Python.
Okay, so it was a very long answer because the question was very small. That's the answer was very big. No, it's very perfect. I would suggest everyone to understand what she said. And as at starting I said, don't mind her answers. But right now I'll say mind her answers. The answer which she has given is very much wonderfully scripted or expressed. She has not gone into the any point into the very depth because that was not required. Because when I asked what you know about Python, you need to just touch base the points, like it has encapsulation, polymorphism, abstraction, inheritance, like that. She didn't go inside it. That's the best thing. Otherwise, what would have happened? She would have gone into the encapsulation in very depth. Then it might have, would have taken a whole day to answer this question. So this common sense everybody should apply, and you have applied that. Like collection, these data types you said, like list, set, tuple, dictionary, and you have not gone into it. I have not asked also.
Yeah.
So that's a common sense everybody should be having while answering. Because many times I see when people are answering, let's say I ask, tell me something about OOPS, they will start like there are 4 pillars: inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism, and they explain encapsulation in so depth that they forget the polymorphism. So that's not a common sense that it is expected by the interviewer. So what she has said, pause this video, go back to this video and again listen, because this was open question and you have answered it very beautifully, very correctly. Okay. So let's move on.
Yes.
On to another questions. Like you have branch data science, right? You had branch data science.
Yes.
In engineering, correct?
Yeah.
2024 pass out.
Yes.
So which subjects you had in data science?
Okay, sir, DBMS is there. Database management system.
Okay.
OS is there, operating system. The main subject is OS, DBMS. And we use the Python language. And some math subject is there, like LS, algebraic.
पर वो तो सेकंड ईयर में होगा ना?
Yes, sir.
No, थर्ड ईयर फाइनल ईयर कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स है?
Okay, DBMS, OS.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Python subject was not there?
No, sir.
So you had a branch data science, but you didn't have a subject called Python.
Okay, sir. Sir, I use in my practical work
Python. The practical was there for Python, but not concept-wise, theoretically it was not.
Yeah.
So see guys, this is a problem in India. Data science branch is there, and they didn't have subject called Python. They have lab of it. So this is the biggest problem. So everybody, those who are listening to this interview, or those who are seeing this interview, this is a problem in our academics that needs to be sorted out. And I don't know government is working on that or not, but this is really a bad thing. You belongs to data science branch and you don't have Python subject. How it looks?
Yes.
The data science is completely based on the Python, right?
Yes.
So that's the wrong thing actually. So you have joined in for Python and you trying to build
Yes.
expertise in the Python.
Right.
Okay. Coming to collections, I would like to ask you, can we add list inside list?
Yes, sir. We can add list inside a list because list is a mutable data type, so it is changeable data types. We can change the data, we can add the data, we can delete, or we can upgrade the data in the list.
That is mutable data type.
Yes.
And which you know immutable data type?
Tuple. Tuple is immutable.
So you cannot remove data from tuple, you are saying?
No, sir. We can't remove. We can't perform any operation in the tuple.
Not even adding elements?
No, sir. We can't add any elements in the tuple.
Not able to fetch the elements also?
No. We can't access the elements from the
Not
tuple.
able to access elements also?
Yes, sir. We can't able to.
Then what's the use of it? See, if tuple you have, you're not able to put for loop also on that, right?
Yeah.
For loop also you're not
We
able to
can't.
put on the tuple.
We can't. Yeah, for loop we can apply.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
at least we can see the elements, right?
Yeah.
Can we add list inside tuple?
Yes.
Correct. List, yes, we can put, but we cannot remove once added.
Yeah.
One more thing, we can modify elements of a list inside tuple.
Yes.
Understood?
Yes.
So that is a concept that we should be knowing. Okay, how to create empty list?
Empty list. Okay. So variable name equals to and in the square bracket.
So that will be empty.
Yeah.
How to check whether that list is empty or not?
Okay. So by using a comparison operator, we can check whether it is empty or not. And by using we can use length function also. By using the length of list and we can compare.
Let's say I have a list of 3 elements, 2,
Okay.
4, 6.
Yes.
I want output as 4, 8, 12. What will you do?
4, 8, 12.
I have elements 2, 4, 6.
Okay.
I want output 4, 8, 12.
Okay. So in the we can't access that data from the list because we don't have 12. So first of all, we need to add that data, and after that,
Yeah,
we can
we will
access
add that data into list. Then
after that, we can by using index method, we can access the data.
then you need to multiply by 2.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Because this list is getting every element should be become twice. So
Yes,
into 2 you can do, right?
Yes.
Yeah, great. Okay. I have next question like exceptions. Okay.
Okay.
How to handle any exceptions in Python?
So exception is nothing but during the execution of the code, exception are occur. We can call it in our language, in the programming language, error also. So it is in the Python. Exception is predefined, means it's already exists. So we can handle the except by using the except, final block, try block, and the else statement. In the Python, I take an example. So I take with explain. Suppose we can't divide any number by 0. That is the exception in the Python occurs.
Which exception will occur?
It's a zero division error. So how to zero division, how to handle that error? So we need the exception. In the try blocks, we test that data, which type of the error is there, and the except blocks, we handle that error.
Okay. Any predefined exceptions you know in Python?
Yeah, zero division error, syntax error, type error, file not found error, like that.
When that occurs, file not found?
When the file is not exist.
How to read any file in Python?
Okay, by using open. No, by using read. Read.
And open we need to open first.
So
which modes are there for files to open?
Okay. So So firstly, we need to open and in the parents give the file name or path name and the which mode I want to read or write. So read mode I give.
So read and write are modes available in the file concept, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I ask you to read one file and write into another file, okay, how will you do that?
Read one file
and copy that data from one file to another file. Means I want to copy data from one file to another file. How will you do that?
So I use append.
Mm-hmm.
So append is basically if the file is exist, then it next process it like write whatever you want read or write, and if the file is not exist, then it create new file.
Okay. So yeah, that would be the one way. But another way is like you keep on reading one file.
Okay.
And inside for loop you write a function for writing into another file.
Okay. Yes.
Understood?
Yes.
While loop will be there for reading a file, like read method is there.
Yes.
And inside that while loop you write a code for writing into another file. Okay. Understood?
Yes.
So that is also one of the way. Okay. You know core Python, right?
Yes, sir.
How to write private methods in Python?
Oh, by using double underscore.
Perfect. How to write constructor in Python?
Constructor in the function def double underscore init double underscore.
Why to use constructors?
So constructor is basically used to access attributes and the methods from the class that we use, and it is a first parameter itself.
Okay, correct. To initialize the class, to construct a class.
Yeah.
Correct. Coming to SQL, why do you joins?
Okay, so joins is basically used to combine the data from two or more tables. Suppose if you want to common data, or if you want to common data, so at that time we use the join. Like there are several types of the join: the left outer join, right outer join, full join, and the inner join.
What's the use of inner join and outer join?
Okay, sir. So inner join is basically used to it collect the data from both table, only common data. If the data find in two tables, then it collect only the common data.
Perfect.
And
good.
Okay, sir. And while is full outer join, it takes the entire data from both table, whether it is common or uncommon.
Okay. Self join.
Okay, it is joined to itself.
Join to itself.
Yeah.
In which scenarios you will use that?
Okay, self join.
Okay, so I'll give you answer. Let's say one table is there with the employee.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a complex question, but you should be just aware of such things.
Yes.
There is an employee table. Employee ID is there.
Yes.
Boss will also be there because boss is also one of the employee.
Yes.
So foreign key between employee and boss will be handled in the same table.
Yes.
Only one table is there. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So one employee ID, one is Shweta, two is Kiran. Okay. But Shweta's boss is Kiran.
Okay.
So two will be in your row. My ID is 2. Yes. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Employee ID 1 means Shweta, employee ID 2 means Kiran.
Okay. Yes.
But boss ID will be there, third column.
Okay.
So 1 Shweta and boss ID will be 2.
Yes.
Kiran 2, Kiran, no boss is there. Okay. So it will be blank. Understood? So now you are joining yourself with yourself. Okay. Getting? In such scenarios, if you look at the scenario where you need people under Kiran, so Shweta's name should appear there, right?
Yes.
So in that case, you need to put join, that is called a self. Okay. Something kind of you can remember. Okay. You know triggers in SQL?
No, sir, I am not aware about that.
Okay, no problem. How to integrate between Python and SQL? You know PDBC concept? No. So that is not yet covered, right? Yeah, no problem. So most of the questions, the topics which you are doing right now in the class, I have covered it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you want more questions to be asked or comfortable? You want to go ahead?
Comfortable. Go ahead.
Okay, no problem. So how to create object of class?
To create by using reference variable, we create object.
Correct. What's the use of it? Why to create objects?
To access class, we start put the data in there. So
and functions.
functions. Yeah.
Okay. Can you give me any example, real life example of list, set, map, and list, set, dictionary, tuple?
Okay, so I will try.
Ah.
Uh, in the list, we can store the data, whether it is homogeneous or heterogeneous data. So data should be data. Maybe it's means duplicate data is also there. So like fruits list. Suppose if I want to purchase fruits, so then I make a list first. So like banana, mangoes, grapes, like that. This is the
Good.
list example. And set it can't take duplicate data. It is only unique data. So we can take like a roll number, student roll number, employee ID. It is the best example of the for the set. And tuple. So tuple, if we firstly it is created, we cannot change the tuple. We cannot modify the that tuple. So like example, I can say that like galaxy, like planet is a good example. Like Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Yes.
Good. Dictionary.
Okay, so dictionary is the relational data,
Mm-hmm.
and the key should be unique in the dictionary.
Okay.
So, like a student data, roll
Mhm.
number should be unique, and its value is like a name, and row name and branch, department, address, like that.
Which are the inbuilt modules in the Python?
Okay, in the Python, basically 4 inbuilt models like a list, tuple, set, and a dictionary.
Packages. Any modules you imported by using PEEP?
Yes, I use math.
Math.
Yes,
Random.
random also collection also.
Mm-hmm. CC is package, right?
Yes, yes.
OS is a package.
SYS.
Yeah, anyway. So, Shweta, I asked many questions, okay?
Yes, sir.
And you was able to answer everything.
Yes.
So, while keeping it short, rather bigger, once your syllabus is finished, again, I want you to be prepared very well with all the topics, okay? And till now, but basically, when I want to give feedback to you
Yes.
and those who are listening, you have common sense. That's a good thing. You apply your own logic also. You can think by yourself. That's not a problem. These are the good things. There is no bad thing as such, but the improvements I would suggest you to explore more and more.
Okay.
Okay. While giving answers, be very slow because your English is so good. But what happens when you answer it that time, you become yourself so fast.
Okay.
So sometimes statement doesn't end with the correct thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, like explained, informed. So ed you forget,
Okay.
kind of. Okay, so that is a small thing. You try to answer by yourself for any questions. Okay, and one more tip I will give you: open ChatGPT today at home. Think of any topic which I have asked. Maybe whatever topic you like. Maybe like a data types.
Yes.
And find out tricky questions on data types in the ChatGPT.
Okay.
And right there, do not give answers. Because answers you know.
Yes.
So this questions language you will understand.
Okay.
You got my point?
Yes.
So
sir,
what
like
you are going to do then? What I asked you?
Okay, sir.
You will open ChatGPT
I will open ChatGPT and I will search some tricky or logical question
on
ChatGPT.
any topic
Any topic
which you
is
feel
right.
most easiest. Let's say for loop is
Data
easy,
types for loop is easy.
right? So
Yeah.
you'll write tricky questions, tricky interview questions on for loop.
Okay.
Do not give answers.
Okay.
Press enter. What is going to happen? You'll find 10 questions.
Question.
Read those questions.
Okay.
Answer those questions by your own.
Okay.
Because answers will not be different.
Yes.
Questions will be different.
Yes.
The way people ask questions are always different, challenging. But answer remains same. For loop is for loop.
Yes.
Got my point? So this is the one of the way that people should follow.
Okay.
So thank you, Shweta. Those who are listening, you might have understood like how questions has been asked. But what question I have asked? 2 questions you remember in this interview. One is explain SQL. Another was explain Python.
Python. Yeah.
So you answered that very well. So there is no need to ask more questions about it because you have elaborated so much things, so many things over there. Also in the SQL. Okay. Now you will be preparing these 2 questions again and add more value to it.
Yes.
Many more things you might have forgotten.
Yes.
So this video anyway we are going to give you, so that time you recall, oh, this also I would have added, this
Yes.
also I would have added. It would be fantastic. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So you're from Nagpur,
Yes.
Raisoni College. So I hope your colleagues will also be happy with your
Yes.
knowledge. And you are just a beginner in the Python now.
Yes, sir.
Django is not yet started, and many NumPy pandas also not have
Mm.
done. So anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
So guys, see you in the next video. Bye bye.